Hi guys, how you guys doing today? I have a very urgent word for someone and I was going to wait to deliver this word, but the way how I felt this word hit my spirit as in when I got the confirmation, I was just like, man, I got to say something. This word may sting, but it's just nothing but the truth, okay? So, I was washing my hair today and I heard the Lord whisper, I feel bad. I feel bad. And I didn't really know what he was talking about, you know what I mean? And later on, which is probably like maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I was doing some things and the full word came to me. And then I started thinking about the story. When I got the word, I started thinking about the story in First Kings with Ahab and Jezebel and how Jezebel lied and pretended to be Ahab, and she wrote something and signed it as Ahab, and she ended up getting someone stoned, and she ended up getting people to abuse this particular person, all because Ahab couldn't receive the vineyard. And I'm going to read that scripture for you, okay? But when I got the confirmation of the word, it brought me back to that. But I just want to say that whoever you are that this word is for, God may have already confirmed it to you. There is someone that it feels extremely bad for what they put you through. And here's what it is. This person was working with someone else, as in they teamed up with someone else. They teamed up with someone else. And the most messed up part of this whole situation is that I'm going to give you an example. Wrong is wrong. No one deserves to be mistreated. No one deserves to be lied on. No one deserves to be stolen from. No one deserves to be abused. No one deserves that. Nobody does. It doesn't matter who the person is, what the person did. Nobody deserves to go through anything like that. But you know how some people, when they commit a crime, they find reasonings to not feel bad about the crime they commit? For example, if somebody was to rob a homeless person, they may feel bad. Like, you're like, why would anybody rob a homeless person? But for example, if somebody was to take something from a homeless person, they may feel bad, right? But if somebody was to steal something from someone who they feel was bitter, judgmental, evil, they may not feel as bad stealing from this person who is evil compared to stealing from someone who is not evil, right? So wrong is wrong in general. No one deserves to be stolen from or hurt. But there are some people that will commit specific crimes and they will, you know, beat you up, use you, tarnish you, whatever the situation is. And they may not feel as bad because their perception of you is negative. Their perception of you is they think you're this evil person, they think you're this malicious person. So them doing what they're doing to you, they may not feel bad in the moment of doing it. They may feel like you deserve it. They may feel like, oh, it's better I do it to this person than to this person, because their perception of you is negative, right? See, in the book of Kings here, right? Naboth was lied on. Okay. Ahab asked Naboth for his vineyard. And Naboth said, no, the Lord says I have to hold on to this vineyard because it's something relating to his ancestors. I'm going to read that passage for you. And because Naboth wouldn't give Ahab his vineyard, Ahab was upset. And when Ahab went and told Jezebel, Jezebel decided to, okay, he won't give you the vineyard. Let's force the vineyard from him. Let's forcefully take it from him. How are you going to do that? Jezebel went and lied on Naboth in order to forcefully take the vineyard from him. So Naboth originally did not want to give it to Ahab. So in this particular case with you, it's like there's people, whoever this person is that feels bad, it's like someone forcefully took something from you, or someone forcefully did something to you, knowing that you would not have been okay with it, knowing that you would not have agreed to it, knowing that you would not even, accept whatever it is that they wanted to offer you. Because Ahab offered Naboth money and said, I'll give you money for this. And he said no, right? So it's almost like the person that feels bad, it's like they teamed up with someone and they did something to you, but they did not feel as bad doing it because the person they teamed up with persuaded them, convinced them, that it was the right thing to do because it was you. So there is someone that may have lied on you, tarnished you, made you look like you're something that you're not, in order for someone else to commit a crime against you. And that happens a lot with children of God. You know, if you notice, when Naboth didn't give the vineyard and Jezebel went and signed something under Ahab's name, let me read this to you. This is 1 Kings 21, verse 2. Ahab said to Naboth, "Let me have your vineyard to use it for vegetable gardens, since it's close to my palace. In exchange, I will give you a better vineyard, or if you prefer, I will pay you whatever it's worth." But Naboth replied, "The Lord forbid that I should give you the inheritance of my ancestors." So Ahab went home sullen and angry because Naboth the Jezreelite had said, "I will not give you the inheritance of my ancestors." He lay on his bed sulking and refused to eat, right? And then that is when Jezebel came in and asked Ahab what's wrong. When Ahab told Jezebel what's wrong, here's what Jezebel did. This is 1 Kings verse 8. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name, placed his seal on them, and sent them to the elders and the nobles who lived in Naboth's city with him. In those letters she wrote, "Proclaim a day of fasting and seat Naboth in the prominent place among the people. But seat 2 scoundrels opposite of him and have them bring charges that he has cursed both God and the king. Then take him out and stone him to death." And the elders actually did this, and the people did this. They ended up stoning Naboth to death. And this was a lie. This was a lie that Jezebel told in order to get her way, in order for Ahab to receive the vineyard. So because Naboth said, "No, I'm not going to give this to you," they forcefully took it from him by lying on him and getting people to kill him, right? In your case, no one killed you, but they may have tried to. They may have tried to. Many of you guys, you were close to near-death experiences. Many of you guys, you were close to being taken out because of the witchcraft that was done to you, because of the lies that were told on you. In this particular case, someone feels bad because everything that you have endured, you did not deserve. And the people that were involved, they thought that you were this horrible person, just like the people when they read that letter that was signed on behalf of Ahab, they really thought that Naboth cursed God and the king, because that's what Jezebel said. So they felt like, okay, he deserves to get stoned. He deserves this punishment. So they didn't think twice about doing it. And that's what happened in your case. There's many people who did not think twice about attacking you, who did not think twice about stealing from you, who did not think twice about hurting you. Because in their mind, they have this perception that you are this horrible, evil person, and whatever they do to you, you deserve it. Now, it's not right that anyone deserves that, but some people, when they commit crimes or they do certain things, it may make them feel better knowing that someone is evil or someone is bad. They won't feel as guilty about it. And that's what happened in your case. All because of what someone else said, all because of a lie, all because things were twisted. People made it seem like in your town, in your city, just like Naboth's town, Naboth's city, people made it seem like you were this horrible person. There may have been more than one person that went to this particular person saying horrible things about you, that made this person mistreat you, that made this person think you were a horrible person, that you didn't deserve anything good in life, that whatever they were doing to you was actually right and that you deserved it, based on the lies that people were telling about you. And the same lies may have caused a lot of people to gang up on you. Many of you guys, this may have even been witchcraft. People may have went to psychics, sorcerers, witch doctors, occultists, and lied to them in order to get them to attack you, because the lies that they may have told these people was horrible things about you to make them feel like what they do to you or them taking you out, you deserve it. And what these people didn't know was just how good heart of a person you are, that you didn't deserve any of that. A lot of you guys, you were attacked because of lies. You had witchcraft done to you because of lies. You got your heart broken because of lies. People may have made it seem like you were this horrible person. You did not want to be in a relationship. Nobody can trust you, etc. Only for people to cheat on you, to hurt you, to leave you because they thought that you were really this horrible person. only to find out that you are a good person and you have a heart of gold. You have a heart of gold and you are unique. The fact that Ahab and Jezebel were husband and wife, right? That could have been a situation where there was someone that was with someone else that convinced them to not be with you, that convinced them to hurt you because they lied. Because they lied. This may have been someone that tried to ruin your marriage, ruin your relationship. All I know is, remember how Ahab repented? Remember how Ahab repented and he fasted when he found out what God was going to do to him? Remember that? This is in Kings. This is what's happening to this person right now. This is what's happening to this person right now. They feel very bad for touching you, for doing what they did to you. And they should have done their research. They should have done their research. They should have spoken to you. They should have literally been wise before listening to the words of someone else, before listening to the lies from someone else, before listening to the slander from someone else, before trying to hurt you. That's what they should have did. That would have been the wisest thing to do. This person is feeling very bad for how they mistreated you. And because this book literally came to me when I got the full confirmation, I feel like in this case, someone may have forcefully took something from you that you may have told them, no, you cannot have this. Or they knew that you would have said no, so they stole it from you and forcefully took it from you. And there was someone else that was working with them. There was someone else that was involved, right? So I just want to give this confirmation that someone feels very bad. And this is definitely not sitting right with them, and I hope this is a learning experience for many people, that before you assume something or accuse people or do something to people, always do your research. Remember, nobody deserves anything ill done to them anyways in the first place, no matter how bad the person is. We don't repay evil with evil, right? But do your research when it comes to people before taking someone else's words, because look how Jezebel caused this man to get stoned from many people, all because of a lie, and it was sealed. You see what I'm saying? The person that hurt you, there was a ringleader. There was a Jezebel spirited person around them that was motivating them when they were hurting you, that was amping them up when they were hurting you, that was trying to convince them that everything they were doing to you was right, only for it to be wrong. So I want to give you guys this confirmation. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.